Tipworks.net is the #1 LaTip management tool available on the market today. 4 years in the making, countless hours troubleshooting and improving the process. There's no better way to grow your chapter.
Every single club will benefit from using this.
It's so powerful.
The tipping module, the attendance module, the membership chair module, the secretary's module, the treasurer's module.
There's no question in my mind that if your chapter uses the Tipworks.net system, that your membership is going to grow.
The tip report, the attendance report, it's really powerful and it saves time.
That's what Tipworks.net does. It saves you time. It saves the board time. It saves the volunteers time and allows you to spend your time growing the chapter instead of working on the minutia of all the details related to maintaining your chapter.
I think Tipworks is great. I can't see why every LaTip club shouldn't be able to switch over and use this program.
I want all of you to think of how much your time is worth and how much time is spent within your chapter doing needless, redundant activities, inefficient communication, things that you have to follow up on. You need a bit of vital information for a board meeting. What Tipworks does is it allows us to manage the group at all hours of the night in real time. It's so powerful. And if we can hand people a model, and we've joked, we've called this LaTip in a box. It's a vital form of idea sharing and system sharing, and I can see no better way to do that than being part of the Tipworks.net community.
And I love Tipworks. The reason why I do is when I was president of the group, we implemented the use of the database, and it gave us the ability to organize data, streamline our board meetings, and just make the board work much more efficiently overall. It automates and puts in front of every single board member information that's vital to tracking a member's progress in the group. So Tipworks helps us do that, and in real time. We can access the database while we're at a board meeting. We can bring up any information we need at any given time, and it helps us just run the group better.
Tipworks is an amazing enhancement of our ability to communicate with the members of the club and make the management easier. For my own part as program director, I can set up all the speaking engagements months in advance for everybody in the club, and should a change need to be made, I can make that change online at will, and immediately it is communicated to the people for whom the change is taking effect, and it becomes readable by everybody else who goes online as soon as I make that change. That's a phenomenal improvement on the old system of keeping an Excel file going in my office. Just the program directorate part of Tipworks is a major improvement, and every single club will benefit from using this.
The information on Tipworks.net can be accessed wirelessly at any time. From a board meeting using a laptop, using a PDA device, Tipworks.net will help you grow your group faster, and it's very, very powerful.
Every single board member uses Tipworks in a different way. The secretary uses it to send email blasts to the members. The treasurer uses Tipworks to track billing, quarterly dues, fines, and keeps track of that on Tipworks. The vice president uses Tipworks to track attendance. The tip master uses Tipworks to track tipping. And what's great about all of this coming together in Tipworks is that a member can go into their personal profile. They can see how many tips they've given in a given month. They can see if they've attended a lunch bunch or not. They can go in and see if all of their fines are paid, or that if their dues are paid, if the check was even received by the treasurer of the group. They can send emails to other members too. They can go to the lunch bunch schedule their own lunch bunch, or jump from one lunch bunch to another if they want to, and all the RSVPing is taken care of. Tipworks will put the event on your iCalendar if you wanted to, and it'll give you directions to the restaurant.
A new member joins. As soon as they're entered into the system, an email gets sent out right away, and it has all the new membership packet materials, any relevant documents, a big welcome to the club. Thank you for joining.
The electronic tipping I access through my iPhone. So I have somebody that I want to refer to a LaTip member. I put the tip in my phone. Instead of having to wait until the next meeting and then hope that member is even at the next meeting and then hope that the tip actually gets to the member 2 weeks from now when he does attend a meeting, I can do an electronic tip and that LaTip member gets that email immediately and can follow up immediately with the person that you're referring. Now, is that impressive or what, when you have somebody follow up that quickly? We're giving incredible customer service this way, rather than leaving it to chance with paper tips. And that tip, that electronic tip, is counted immediately. There is no reason for the tip master to spend time counting through tips to make sure that the tip is credited.
Being able to tip online and knowing that an email is sent out right away with all the data to the people for whom that tip is being given is a wonderful improvement. Plus, the contacting, like in the counting, is done right away. You can actually watch your tip total going up as you enter your tips in.
And I love being able to log on and look and see what the tips were for last month or 3 months ago or 6 months ago. And I love being able to compare 1 year to the next year or 1 month to the next month.
In fact, I find electronic tipping so much faster than paper tipping, and you create a tremendous amount of efficiency because no one has to count and process those tips. It's faster, it's more efficient, and customer service and follow-up are so much more improved.
The lunch bunch schedule. It's really nice to be able to look up any day of the week and see when there's a lunch bunch available for me to go and participate in. All I've got to do is go to TipWorks, go down to the lunch bunch schedule, and I can see the whole thing. And if I've been scheduled for a lunch bunch that I can't make, or I've got an extra patient to treat or something, all I've got to do is jump and I can go to another lunch bunch on another day. That's really easy.
TipWorks is a file repository. Any member can log on and download important files. They're all in one place. They're all easy to get.
It's useful in many different ways. The board uses it as a function to send information to the group. The group member uses it as a function to look at their own profile and see what's going on, but also to send tips, go to lunch bunches, look up other member information, whether it's on your home computer, your laptop, your PDA.
Tipworks.net gives us the ability to track these people and to market the services of all of our members to past guests as well as past members who have quit the group, because these are great ambassadors for our chapter.
One of the cool things about tipworks.net is it adds to the normal rotation of presentation, showbook, and greeter. And what it adds is the members also get an ad on the website for that month or for that week if it's their turn to speak.
I think having an up-to-date member profile that the members can change is very, very valuable. There's a dynamic aspect to being able to insert your own photograph and put your own data on the site of your profile. It's training you for all the other places where you need to put this information online. Twitter, Facebook, Yelp, all the places where you want to increase your cyber presence. And this TipWorks is a training ground for our members.
One of the features that I love is just the directory online in real time. If we have a member that was voted in this morning, what our membership person does is goes on TipWorks either via their cell phone or their laptop computer and changes their category from a guest to a member. And immediately all of their information is in the hands of every single person in that LaTip group. If I want to send that person an email or anyone in the LaTip group, I press their name and up pops an email window and I can send them an email. If I want to call that LaTip member, all I have to do is touch their telephone number and it calls the LaTip member. This is so handy. much time do you spend preparing for board meetings? What if all that preparation was done for you using tipworks.net and all you had to do was print it out?
Tipworks.net is quite simply the result of so much hard work, so much love, and so much dedication for your project that culminated in tipworks.net.
Automatic email reminders, online tips, Treasury Department, file repository.
Communications, scheduling, reports, program schedule, polls.
The tipping module, the attendance module, the membership chair module, the secretary's module, the treasurer's module.
What you have is all of the best systems and ideas from the largest legit group in the United States, and you can leverage us. You can use tipworks.net to replicate the same success that we've had in your group. Tipworks.net is so important in helping you stay in integrity with the bylaws. You'll be able to save time with tipworks.net so you can spend your time doing more higher level things within your group to grow it and grow your business.
Log on to tipworks.net today and sign up for your free trial.
Every single club will benefit from using this.
And I love TipWorks.
I highly recommend tipworks.net. Call for a free trial.